This is the model I would buy if I was looking for the most compact, lightweight, but powerful and effective vacuum on my carpets. This is the Miele Guard S1 Electro, and it is the only model in the lineup of S1 that is equipped with what we call an electric power head. This essentially is a carpet tool. It's a motorized carpet tool, and it's meant to deep clean carpets, specifically if you have broadloom or wall-to-wall carpets. This is the model you want. Also, if you have pet hair on those carpets, as long as we're talking about medium to low amounts of pet hair, this vacuum will be happy to take care of that. Bare floors, yes, that's a given. Any type of bare floor will be done with this machine because it does get Miele's best tool for bare floors, which is called the parquet twister. Now, we just explored there are two floor heads you get with the Electro, but you also do get Miele's standard accessory set. This is a dusting brush, pretty easy to explain, any above floor surfaces. You also do get an upholstery tool, which for your upholstery, furniture, whatever, and a crevice tool, which is self-explanatory. You could use any of these attachments, by the way, at the end of the handle or at the end of the metal wand if you wanted to reach higher or harder to reach areas. And as far as the storage is concerned, you can have these stored on the outside. The ideal way, and the reason why this is not integrated onto the body, is because they are keeping this canister as light as possible. So this is either stored outside, or you can have it stored at the base of the hose here. You choose which one is more accessible and easier for you. Now, you may agree this is one of the nicest vacuums in the market as far as the way it looks. That's not where it ends. There's a lot of thoughtful design features behind all these models. In the Electro, what we're looking at is a very nice hose that connects into the body. Now, this is what we call a pigtail. This is what supplies electricity down to the power head. It has a really nice, neat plug that you would plug in there. The hose locks into the machine, so we don't have a connection issue there. It's very secure. This is a comfort handle. A comfort handle is designed in a way to reduce the pressure on your hand and wrist. Just really easy to use. You have a button that turns on the power head on and off here. This, although it's an electric hose, it's a very lightweight hose. If you had those old canisters, you remember these were really stiff and really you had to fight with them all the time. Not these guys. Very lightweight, crush-proof hose, kink-free, so it doesn't lose its shape. You get a telescopic wand. That's a really good quality stainless steel telescopic wand. And it also gives you a couple of parking spots. Now, you may ask, well, why do I need parking spots on my vacuum? If you see this is blocked. You can take that out. Let me show you on this side. I already took this one out. You could use that parking spot to store the vacuum in a storage in this configuration. It's also really nice and easy to have that for taking the vacuum up and down the stairs. And every time I lift this, I'm still impressed of how light it feels. The other reason why we like these parking spots is because if you are pausing during vacuuming, you have a place to leave your attachment so it doesn't lean against the wall and scratch everything. So all of that put together, very powerful motor with suction settings. Yeah, this is a nicely designed machine aesthetically, and also it's very thoughtful and designed in other ways. Now, this is all good said and done, but how does it actually work on the different types of floors that we have? And here we have three types of floors. Remember, this vacuum comes with a dedicated tool for carpets and a dedicated tool for bare floors. You will take the most advantage if you use the right floor head for the right floors. But let me show you anyways. Now, the biggest point of this machine, the idea with the S1 Electro is I want the most compact, lightweight machine that is powerful and as effective as it can be on carpets. That's the whole point. Electro for the electric power head that it gets. And these carpets can be low to medium pile as well as area rugs, no problem. Now there's a couple of different things you need to know about this power head, so let me show you. The power head that you get with the Electro is called the SEB 217-3. It's been around for a long time. It's one of the most popular power heads Miele has been making. And it's also the lightest electric power head Miele makes, which is great. Now, it doesn't have any height adjustable settings, and that's why we insist that it probably is a better idea if you use it on low to medium pile carpets. If it's super plush carpets, then the other power heads Miele makes probably would be a better idea. But for most homes, this is good enough. It's more than good enough. Now, let me show you a couple of tips and tricks when it comes to this power head. By the way, as mentioned, if you have pet hair on any of these floors, as long as it's low to moderate amounts, no problem. Now with the Electro, you get a very powerful motor and you get suction settings. For people who keep asking, well, why do I need suction settings? I just want to go maximum on everything. No. Look, it's a very powerful machine, and when you want to use it for your upholstery, cleaning curtains, or any delicate areas, you will appreciate the control that you get as far as how to manage all of that suction. Even when it comes to carpets. As a matter of fact, because this power head cleans the carpets in a way that it agitates it and takes all the dirt to the top of the pile, it doesn't require maximum suction for it to then deep clean your carpets. Let me show you. It actually has a setting for carpets. It's the third suction setting on this machine. It's not the maximum, it's one below the maximum. The maximum suction setting is dedicated for bare floors, and I'll show you how to use that with the parquet twister. But so far, let's clean carpets. Now, you turn the machine on from there, and you actually get a switch on the handle that turns that power head on. When you turn the power head on, this light turns on and it turns amber. Let me show you. We're going to use it on the thick carpet, and it's obviously a breeze. Very easy. If I feel like the power head is sticking to the floor, I reduce the suction and then we're good. Okay? Same power head on flat carpets. It's a piece of cake. It's done. Now, here is a question a lot of people ask. Yes, I know I get the best tool possible for bare floors, but what if I was too lazy and I didn't want to change the floor head from carpets to bare floors? No problem. You actually have that switch which allows you to turn the power head off. So when you are using that power head on bare floors, just make sure you turn the brush roll off so it doesn't spin. You don't need it spinning. And then yes, you could actually use that head on bare floors, and it's actually a really good head on bare floors because it does have edge-to-edge cleaning as well. Let me show you. So right now we have the power head on. We're going to turn it off, and we're going to come around here. It's just super easy. We don't need the brush roll spinning either. Okay? So yes, you could technically use this power head on all types of floors without a problem. But you are going to miss out if you don't use that parquet floor on your bare floors. And I'll show you why. The parquet twister is designed with a twister neck that maneuvers really nice around and under things. And it kind of glides over any surface so nice and easy that it's a pity if you don't use it on your bare floors. So, look at this. Very easy. Forwards and backwards. We're not even on its highest side. We're actually, just to show you, we're on the second lowest suction setting here. We haven't increased that yet, but we're done. Look, as far as power is concerned, as far as suction is concerned, if this doesn't do it for you, I don't know what will. It's as powerful as any other Miele vacuum cleaner. And Miele's are really, really powerful vacuums. Now this is a big deal. Miele has addressed an issue that could have been a problem in the older models. You see, in the older models, sometimes the bag holders had a tendency to, well, come out of their place, which meant the bag wasn't being seated properly, which could create problems. Not anymore. Miele has completely redesigned their bag holding system, and it is now designed in a way, leave it to the Germans to do the design, that there is no way that this bag is going to come out of its holder anymore. First of all, it's extremely easy to now insert, like there is no way you could mess this up. Insert the bag in place and take it out, but also the new bag holding system ensures that, first of all, it's not easy to take that out, because some people would have taken it out in the old model and throw it out. That doesn't happen again. And also the bag is always seated properly, meaning all the dirt goes exactly inside the bag. Nothing leaves the vacuum. Now, that's as far as the bag is concerned. You still get a 3.5 liter dust bag, which is a very healthy amount for this vacuum. Again, remember, this is supposed to be a compact, lightweight model. The bag quality stays the same. They're phenomenal. And this helps with the filtration. What brings me into the discussion of filtration, because you're getting a bagged vacuum because they are much more better filtered. As a matter of fact, if you have allergies and if you have asthma and if you just see a lot of dust in the air when you vacuum, you're thinking of getting a bagged machine because of that. And that filtration system starts with this quality bag, and there's a few layers of filters after that. One is a pre-motor filter. One is a HEPA filter this machine gets. Now that's an upgraded filter, which then takes particles down to 0.3 microns at 99.97% efficiency, ensuring nothing as far as the small particles that you vacuum leaves this machine. And also you have an extra filter on top of that. Put all of that and put them in a completely sealed system, which means this vacuum, the air that comes out of the machine is cleaner than the air inside your room. Again, the whole point of this model is you want something really powerful and effective on your carpets, but you want something super light, compact, and easy to deal with. And I tell you, just under 12 pounds, this is very, very lightweight and easy to deal with. It does have a very powerful motor, and it has 3 rubber casters. Now, these casters are the same concept of casters Miele's been using for a long time, which makes these vacuums just super nimble and easy to use in corners, in tight spots, on different floors, from one floor to another. Very easy to use and maneuver. Now, when we say light, we usually mean a short cord. This vacuum is light and it doesn't have a short cord. Now, let me explain. The S1 gets a 21-foot cord. That gives you a 33-foot operating radius from the wall down to the floor. You also get a cord rewind button. So you're not constantly looking for an electric outlet, which could be just very annoying. Now, the Miele S1 Electro gets one of the best warranties in the business. It's a Miele warranty. It's 5 years on all parts and labor everything out of the box, and 7 years on the motor. We are a warranty center, been so since 1999 for Miele. So if there is any issues, which shouldn't be, but if there was anything after you purchased the machine that needed to be addressed, we are here and happy to help. Not only that, we offer free shipping, Canada-wide, 30-day returns, 90-day price match guarantees. We have financing available. We send you videos on how to use the machines, what to do, and more specifically, what not to do. So there's no surprises. If there's any questions, if I missed anything, 1-877-220-5656 is our toll-free number. Or you could reach out to vacuumwarehouse.ca, chat with us anytime. We are here and happy to help.